guys, welcome to the first ever Steemit makeup tutorial. So excited to do this for you today. I put a lot of effort into planning this video out for you, so I really hope you enjoy it. The look that I was going for was just an everyday natural kind of look, so I stuck with my brown eyeshadow, my brown cheeks, and a little bit of lipstick. No, I don't do this every single day, but I do this if I'm going out for an event or for a nice dinner. I'm going to go really fast through my video just to not bore you with the super long video, but I'll be sure to put the details of the products that I use and in what shade down at the bottom. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Yikes, I hate myself in a headband. Okay, so right now I'm using the Laura Mercier, the Silk Cream Oil-Free Photo Edition Foundation in the Sand Beige. And I take my MAC 159 brush just to evenly spread it around. Then I use my damp beauty blender sprayed with the Fix Plus by MAC. And I just dab it until it gets really blended in and nicely airbrushed look. I always stay away from the center of the face as much as possible because I have the highlighter that goes there, and it always tends to get cakey if I don't do that. But I just keep dabbing until it's blended in nicely, and I promise you if you keep dabbing it'll blend in. I know it just takes forever. I hated that when I first started. Then I go through and do my eyebrows with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown with the Anastasia brush. I always do the tail of my eyebrow first because I like a really sharp brush. Never go on the inside of your eyebrow because I feel like that looks really fake, and I like to look as much as a natural eyebrow as possible. I'll use the brush of that brush to get in the center there and make it look really nice. My eyeshadow is the Naked 3 by Urban Decay. My favorite shade is the Nooner, so I'll apply that all over my entire lid all the way up to my eyebrow, and I try to get deep down into my eyelash as much as possible. I go through and do the darker crease with the Factory shade. I just love how it looks. It's so sparkly and it doesn't add too much. I also take that Nooner color and go on my bottom lash just to define it. My eyeliner is from MAC. It's the Smulder. It's amazing and super dark black. So I'll go and do my tail first, and then I'll really go in and dig it in nicely on that top upper lash, and I'll hold up my upper lid just to get it under my eyelash to do the tight lining is what I think they call it. And I always go in and darken the tail a lot more. And I always wait to do my highlighter until I'm done with that because I always smear it up. And here I am going with the Nooner again just because, like I said, I'm obsessed with it and it just looks very natural. And now I'm going to do my bronzer with my Chanel Soleil Tan. I always apply that with the MAC 130 brush. I like to get under my cheekbone first, and then I go through and do my perimeter, kind of like a 3, and then under my jawline. I like to do a lot of bronzer on my forehead just because I like the way it looks during the summer. And I always blend it in with a damp beauty blender, either with water or with your Fix Plus by MAC. And I always, after I blend it out with the damp beauty blender, feel like it's not enough. So then I'll go through maybe 2 times and put some more bronzer in there until I get it the nice deep color that I like. I love the Chanel bronzer because it's a perfect shade for everybody. I feel like it lasts forever. It's only $50 and I swear it lasts me a year. Keep dabbing with that damp beauty blender. Like I said, it can get annoying, but it's so worth it. Okay, and so now I'm taking the MAC Prep and Prime it's the highlighter Bright Forecast, and I always do a U shape and go down my nose, and I'll blend it in with the MAC 159 brush. I like to get my Cupid's bow, my chin, and then get both line and then right under my nose, right on top of my nose, and then right above my forehead. And I keep dabbing it with that brush, and then at the end I'll do a little swipe just to make sure it's all blended in nicely. There's no correct way to do makeup, so if anyone tells you that, they're wrong. Do it however you feel works for you, but this is just what I found out works nicely for me. Then I'll take my MAC 187 brush, and where'd it go? Oh, I'll put in the Laura Mercier. It's the Secret Brightening Powder. I'll put it under my eyes, and I'll put it all over my highlighting spots. Now I take the Sincere with that same brush, the 187. The Sincere is a beautiful matte color, and I just go over my bronzer just to get it deepened in there. Now this is the lip liner by MAC. It's the Subculture. It's my everyday go-to lip liner. It makes it look perfectly natural, smooth, lines your lips beautifully. And I cover that with the MAC Velvet Teddy. This is like a brown everyday shade for me. I go through like 20 bottles a year, I swear. And this is the Prism blush. This blush like is really buildable. It's so beautiful. Here I am going again, of course, back with the MAC Smulder just to make it darker. My mascara is the Diorshow, the 090, which is like the blackest black. I love it because it's very beautiful. It doesn't take a lot of coats, but for me, I'm obsessed with mascara. So I'll go through and do one coat first, really digging in at my lower lash line, or the bottom of my lash line up, and I'll go do one coat beautifully, go to the other eye, and then I'll go back and do probably 3 coats. I always do the bottom when there's barely any mascara on the brush, because I think if you have too much, it really doesn't look all that natural on your bottom eyelash. So I always do that at the end. Keep going through, building it, and I always go up from the bottom first, and then I do the top. Now this is the Brow Mascara by Anastasia. It's in the Espresso color. This is so key to finishing off your whole look. I love it from my eyebrows. It just really complements the look entirely. I always just make it look like mascara. Try to go up and flicking of hair motions. And that's that, guys.